Okay, so this is a boxing film, and you're probably thinking, okay, it's going to go here, 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 it's going to hit this emotional beat and that emotional beat, and you would be correct. Bleed for this doesn't really break any new ground in terms of boxing films. It follows the boxing film formula almost down to a T, but I still really liked Bleed for this because of the true story that it told of this guy, Vinny Paz, who breaks his neck in a car accident, and against all the odds, he starts training and he starts to get back into that ring, and it was just really great watching that story unfold. If this wasn't a true story, I would not have cared half as much as I did whilst watching this film. I was just sitting there and I just couldn't believe that this all actually happened. And that's one of the two big things that completely carries this film to being a really good film in my personal opinion. The other being Miles Teller. This might just be the very best performance I've ever seen from him. You really felt his passion for boxing at the very start. He's very charismatic, he's very confident every time he's in the ring, he's always cracking wise, he's very sarcastic, he's quite likeable at the start for the most part. Then he gets into the car accident, which is actually quite brutal, and it was really well done seeing that car accident, by the way. All the sound gets cut out, and just the way Miles Teller is mangled inside the car, very effective scene. And when he goes home and he has the Halo neck brace on and he can barely do anything, he's just sat in bed all day, you actually feel quite sorry for the guy. Because at the start of the film he's all charismatic and confident in the boxing ring, and he's there and he's living life, he's having a really great life, he's the world champion, and now he's just reduced to this thing in bed, and he's just so depressed, he just can't take it anymore, just sitting there. And you really feel sorry for the guy. And like I said, Miles Teller just completely brings it in this film. You like him when you want to like him, you feel sorry for him when you need to feel sorry for him. He's really great, and like I said, well, probably the best performance I've ever seen from him. Also really good in this film was Aaron Eckhart as his manager. He was really funny in this film. The chemistry between those two was really great. They insult each other a lot, but it's in that banter kind of way. Let's talk about the boxing matches, because this is where the film could really start to fail a little bit. And I will say, I do wish the boxing matches were filmed in a more interesting way. It's not like in Creed where you had that one tracking shot in that boxing match that just follows the action all the time. It's not filmed in a bad way in Bleed for this, it's just filmed in a standard way. It just looks like what you'd expect it to look like in a normal boxing film. Which isn't a criticism, I mean it works for the film, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more interesting camera work in those boxing matches. The final boxing match in this movie, you're probably expecting it to be this big epic boxing match, but it really wasn't like that. It was actually quite quiet. The musical score going behind the final boxing match was like kind of like violin orchestrated kind of music. The final boxing match actually felt dangerous because he's getting back into the ring and he's had the broken neck, he's recovered a little bit, and you just have this feeling where you're like, one wrong punch, one false move and he's done for. And they really nailed that sense of danger in the final boxing match. Some people might not like the fact that it's not this big epic boxing match, like big epic music going behind it. I for one like the fact that it was a more quiet thing because it really fit the tone and the vibe of this film and the story of the film. Overall, I really liked Bleed for this. It doesn't change the game in terms of the boxing movie formula, but the true story this film tells makes up for that predictability. It's just a really great true story, and they told it very well in this film, and that's what drives it to be more than just your typical boxing movie, and Miles Teller's amazing performance and Aaron Eckhart's very good performance. I'm going to give Bleed for this a 4 out of 5. Let me know in the comments what did you think of Bleed for this, and what is your favourite boxing movie that's not a Rocky movie? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see more of my stuff, click on one of these links and I'll see you all in the next video.